I shot. I think I missed the first one. She ran a little bit, stopped, and I put it on her. But see where she came running down through here. I didn't really do too much of the tracking job because I had like no blood. I actually found her bedded up. I had to put another shot in her, but it's not how you want it to go. We're right on the edge of posted property right now, and but yeah, you can see where she came right down, running through here. There's some blood right here. Right there she lays. I'm happy, but I also don't like to have to put another shot. That was pretty far. I don't know why. Guess we'll have to see where he hit her, but gonna have to drag her out till we can get to a 4-wheeler tour, I think. And hey, 2 deer down, second day. It's a doe, but I'll take it. Now we both have buck tags left, and I'm excited. Sat up there that same spot opening morning. Sat in that same spot. And I thought I heard sticks cracking. I looked back in the brush and I could see something moving. That's where I think I made my first mistake. I made a pretty, not a far shot, but I think it was through a small hole, so I could have hit a branch. But gotta get her taken care of and get her up top here. Well, we got her all taken care of, got her gutted out. Now we're gonna drag her out over the mountain here. Hunt this really steep hill. But both got doe this weekend, opening weekend. It's not bad. There's really good buck sign down there. I'll pop up a picture of a nice buck scrape. There's a couple of them down there. Gonna walk this path out. Wore the overalls today. And that's nice when you're sitting there, it keeps you warm, but not when you're trying to drag a deer. I drug her up from the bottom there, quite a ways before he met me with the 4-wheeler. Drug her up and then he hooked up to her. She couldn't got to her with the 4-wheeler really, where she was, so good day. We both have buck tags to fill. And if we do that, then I have a bow tag to still fill, so it's looking good, folks. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get up top here and go get her home. I'll see you guys there. Well, folks, there she is. It's the 22nd Sunday, second day of deer season here in upstate New York, or New York in general, I should say. And got out a little tad bit late. Got to the spot around 6. Got set up about 6:15 down on those lower power lines where we had the trail camera out there. And about, I'd say 7:30, because last time I looked at the clock it was about 7:20. About 7:30, I heard some sticks snapping. So I stood up from my setup and I saw her back behind the brush. So I had the camera rolling. I don't know if it was out of frame or if you guys could see. If you are going to see her on the film, I have to go back and watch it. I haven't done that yet. If you look back, you'll see far out if you do see her. She was behind some brush. And I made a shot and she kind of just like took a couple leaps and I was walking normal. And then I saw her cutting back down across to my left here. Perfect broadside shot. I rushed it. I put a little bit too forward here. I think I might have clipped the heart a little bit. I had a heck of a time finding blood, guys. And I found blood. In some spots she had really good blood. And I tracked it down. I come around this bend here. She was there laying down, bedded down. She snorted at me, got up, so I didn't know if this was another deer I just walked up on that was on a bed. Found that it was the deer I shot. She was down, and she ran about another 30 yards down the hill and bedded back down, so I put one more shot in her on the other side here and put her out of her misery. You don't ever want to see him suffer like that, so instead I just put her out of her misery. So second day, old man got one. Opening day, I got one now. Now we got some buck tags to fill. There's got to be a lot of bucks up there. I mean, this is the second doe and second day up there, so where the does are, the bucks are. Just got to find them. But I can't be more happier. A lot of meat in the freezer now. Now we got some buck tags to go fill. I'm very excited. It's probably about a 2.5-year-old doe here. Pretty big bodied deer. And where we hunt, it's way down this hill, so we ended up going and get the 4-wheeler out. Save our time a little bit, and save us some time, I should say. Went down the hill, hooked onto her, and drug her out. But we're home now. I didn't film too much of it, didn't film much of the blood trail. I was just worried. I didn't have much blood. I had decent blood in some spots, and then, no blood. I could just see where she was running, so I was kind of worried I was going to end up losing this deer. But luck would have it, found her bedded down, and got another shot in her, so. Hopefully the footage was there for you guys to see, and like I said, I couldn't be more happier. Doe down, baby. Second day. Good luck out there to all you hunters if you guys have not got one yet. Stay persistent, stay at it. just got to be in the right spot at the right time, and hopefully you guys get one down soon. I almost forgot to tell you guys, we're gearing up for another hunt right now, but I wanted to share this with you because it could be helpful for some new hunters or just hunters in general. When I gutted that deer yesterday, I ended up cutting up the stomach as I usually do. I like to do that because it's like a learning experience. You can figure out what these deer are feeding through, and then you can plan to set up and locate these deer and plan accordingly. And that's how you find where they're feeding through, and sometimes you find the bedding areas that way. So as I usually do, I cut open their stomach, see what they're feeding on. That doe had about 2 dozen of acorns in them, and they're actually unchewed acorns. They just pop the caps off. You can see a couple teeth marks there from where they just had it in their mouth, but they swallow these acorns whole. And then when they're bedded down, whether that be at night or during the day, they regurgitate these and they chew on them. So they always have this as a backup in their stomach. Like I said, they just swallow them whole, and they can regurgitate them and end up actually eating them as they're in their bed or, you know, walking through. I just learned that a couple months ago that these deer end up swallowing acorns whole. They don't always swallow them whole, they do eat some of them, but it's like a little food storage in their stomach, and it allows them to eat when they're bedded down at night when it's cold out and they need some extra energy to keep warm. That's what they do, and it's actually really interesting to me. That's what I want to share with you guys. But yes, you can definitely locate deer by cutting up their stomach. Some people think it's weird that I do that, but I like to figure out what they're eating on, where they're feeding on. I mean, if there's acorns, they're feeding through the oaks. If there's apples, you got to find the apple trees. And if there's grass, obviously you can just find the grass. But it's pretty interesting. Just figured I'd share that with you guys. We're getting out there to go hunting right now, chasing some horns. See you guys in the woods. All right, y'all. It's the 24th. Just got set up down here. We're sitting on the ground today. It's about 2:15. The sun's starting to set. It's a little gloomy in the woods right now, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm set up.